There we go. Hello, hello. Gotta adjust a couple things here. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see who we got. Shadowless Tony. I don't know what I just said there, but I meant Tony. Burley Pulls. Tam Fam. All my kids got sick as well the past 3 days. Ah, dude. That's never fun. It just trickles. Whole house of misery. Let's see, I gotta fix a couple things real quick. Card 5. We've got pull box number 15. An Inte was added from the last one that was taken out of that. Oh, this is horrible lighting. I'm sorry. It'll be fixed soonish. Soonish means like in the future. But definitely a thought. I try. I can't keep up. So we've got some stuff coming out. We've got the Houndoom, we've got the Dragonite, and we've got the Espeon. All really nice. Neo Destiny guys. Neo Destiny. I put some more stuff in. I don't remember exactly what, but I think maybe this for alligator. I don't remember, but I did move some stuff around and put some more stuff in, but I don't remember exactly what. I did grab some bigger hitters though. We've only got 5 packs left of stickers. I need to put that on the thing there too. Where's my window? Edit, Merlin stickers. Or 6 remaining. 2 remain. Yeah, there's no more at the moment. I'll get some in the future. I'll definitely get some of those back in the future. Let's see, what else was I wanting to do? I think that's about it. I think everything else should be good. I believe so. There's a couple things I wanted to do for the stream, like if we do like the wheel or anything like that. I could probably, well, possibly. It's not too hard to set up, but I'll do it off stream. Hop on Amazon. Dude, I can't even believe that. Stuff's just like, you just hear like an army outside bringing a package, you know. I get Amazon Prime and they still can't deliver stuff on time. I didn't understand it. There we go. Did not understand it. See if I can fix that glare a little bit. How's that look? Still just as bad. Still just as bad. So basically, Broly, and I'm not even joking, because this is something like I'll even say like, oh hey, I'm ordering this stuff, it should be here soon. Or, you know, if I talk to TamFam or something, I'll be like, look at this. You know, more on like a personal level. Here's what the dates say. And you'll order them and it's like, arriving today. It doesn't. And then it's like, if you don't receive your order within the next so many days, you know, you can come back for a full refund. And I'll show TamFam. And the dates will even go up, like on Amazon. They will even increase in days. Well, you should receive your order from, just example, the 23rd or the 24th. The next day, it's like, you should receive your order from the 24th to the 27th. TamFam orders one thing, it gets here the next day. I've even bought Prime, Broly, like multiple times, and stuff still arrives late every single time, or not to get. I mean, there we go, we're back now. But yeah, it's one of those things like, man, I'm not doing Prime anymore. I'm just going to send TamFam the money, and she's going to have like just random purchases and send them to me. It's all the time, man. Ever since I've moved here, they've never delivered something. So it's probably like a distributor around here, but then someone else orders for me, and all of a sudden it just arrives. Like it wasn't it's not like my house is hard to get to. It's like a couple streets back from a main street. Like it's even like, oh hey, grab up Prime for $1. Maybe it's because I'm getting the Prime subscription for $1, and they're like, yeah, this prick just wants it so he can cancel. We'll show him. He's gonna pay us this $1 and not even get to use the Prime. Just because I don't order a whole lot. Like it's literally just business stuff normally if I order anything on Amazon. Like a printer or, you know, something, paper. They're like, yeah, this guy, he just places one order a month, and he's going to use our Prime for next day delivery. We'll show him. Man. And it's happened so many times. It didn't make sense. But yeah, they're here. They don't look bad. I think they should suffice to send. Come in a nice little case too, so we'll crack these guys open. Feller Chris, how you doing, man? So I'll make a couple comparisons, check them out, see what's different about them and things. So those are the Ultra Pros, and these are the CGC. So let's take the Chansey out here. A little more flimsy. I mean, I'd still say they're going to do the exact same job because these things don't technically protect anyway. They just keep the card straight. So if you've got them stacked, they should be fine. Little size difference. Coming through to hit the like button. Already asleep since I got to be up damn early tomorrow. I feel you, Chris. Thank you, man. Thank you for stopping in, dude. Rocher Pokedex. Everyone, make sure to check out these streamers. And take the BRB thing off. You know, make sure to check them out. Good people. So yeah, it's a little size difference. I think these would still work just as fine. Maybe even hold the card a little better. I don't know how other people handling them will be, like when they put them back in or something, but it's a little different to do. So not bad. They have so much space. Yeah, I don't even mind the CGC ones, but they finally just now got back to me today and was like, oh, I think they're on back order. So cool, appreciate that, guys. Said they were in stock. Then welcome in. The Vault X ones, but yeah, I haven't used the Vault X. Basically, the only ones I've used would technically now be the Ultra Pro, CGC, and then just like random ones. There may be like a Vault X one, because I have another here as well. Let's see if I can find it. So ones like this, I just used them as like labels, but these ones are a little bigger as well. pretty much about the same flimsiness, but these ones are a little less flimsy, the CGCs. Valdex sleeves. The new Shazam movie's really good. I liked playing him in was it the DC fighting game? But yeah, those are the sleeves for now. I'll probably swap all the cards out soon when I do this submission to show it all live. Kind of show people how I do it. It may be the wrong way, so if I'm doing it wrong or something, somebody can correct me as well. Yeah, we'll probably make a switch out. Maybe I could even do that right now while certain stuff's not going on, if you guys don't mind. Kind of just get through setting up a full submission or something. Ultra Pro, okay, all facing the right way. The Ultra Pro semi-rigid were on sale though, and he isn't getting them back. Yeah, I definitely don't get them back. And see, I find that a little strange too. It's like, what do they do with all these sleeves? I don't see why you couldn't stick the person's sleeves back in the box with them, because the box that I received from CGC, let me grab it real quick. So it was a box like this. Now this was a 25 card sub, of course, but at the same time, let's see here. Sorry for blocking everything, guys. But it's basically, there's more than enough room there to put extra sleeves in. Yeah, the penny sleeves I will too. I try not to reuse those too much. Sometimes I will if I don't have any right away, but those kind of like grading sleeves and stuff, I don't know. I feel like they could definitely be reused, because, I mean, hell, you shouldn't be damaging these things if you're just being like, you know, setting the sleeve down, grading the card, putting it back, giving it to the next two people to grade, and then they go over the grades, they finalize the grades, and then it's just like you're gonna have stacks of cases. Like, you could probably give people their cases back. Because I know, like, even ordering the CGC stuff, it was like a $24 or $27 order for 2 packs of those and shipping. I know that's not crazy amounts of money or anything, but it's still, it's a lot to me, you know? Like, normally, like, I'm a very, like, say for cases or something, like, if the case has been used before, like a card sleeve, like a top loader, if it's got any kind of wear or something on it, like you can kind of see scratches and stuff on this one, it's not fresh anymore. So I'll use these to like package people's like TCG mail or something like that. If they order a couple cards, I'll just stick them into a case, or, you know, reuse things. Oh, I just hit everything, sorry. Yeah, it definitely adds up. I mean, like, if I'm doing that and sending in a couple subs, which I can't send in tons of subs, but from time to time I would like to you know, send in more, but I always got to wait on cases and stuff. This should last me for good, though, for at least a month to come, because I don't know when I'll need to grade unless I'm grading for other people past a couple submissions. Yeah, hopefully Hopefully these are okay. They seem fine to me, but I am careful. I wonder if graders would be just as careful. Hopefully they would be. Maybe more careful would be ideal. You already have another stack ready? Let's see, I'll still keep the CGC one, so if I get a smaller submission or something that I want to send in. These are a little different to put in just because they're a little bit more tight, but that should be fine. Again, thank you, Tam Fam. Nice little base set too. Cool card. I'm not as much of a fan of base 2 as I am of base and stuff. I mean, it kind of grows on you at times. It's still that, but like whenever they were out when we were younger, I definitely wasn't as interested in collecting base 2 as I was like base set, jungle, and fossil, Team Rocket, and all those, which it didn't have that in it, but jungle and base set. Well, your curiosity showed that Amazon hates me, and they're like, "Hey, this person orders. Let's send it to the person that needs to get it." It's kind of messed up. Thanks, Amazon. I will not sponsor you, so don't ask. No. Oh yeah, yeah. Base set 2. I mean, it's cool just because of the nostalgic point and stuff, like Trip said, but still got some good value. But to me, I like base set and jungle better than I would base set 2. I mean, that could be it. Like, this person uses it, the other guy doesn't. Slow down the shipping. What are you doing with that package? It needs to sit back here a couple days. Teach this guy to use Prime. So yeah, again, for anybody just coming in, we do have these guys. Got the Neo Destiny run, the Light Dragonite, and then the Dark Espeon. I will change my charge a bit to cover shipping fee. So 15 bucks will be $15.50, and 19 advance bulks will be 20. We'll also provide an Excel sheet to fill out the details. Nice. Yeah, dude, I mean, like Broly, that'll probably be better than what I would want to charge and stuff for it. So that's like a really good charge for all that. I don't know about PSA, but I mean, like CGC, say it's like 15 bucks or something. I'll probably charge a couple bucks more. But yeah, that's really good price, Broly. You or Surge is who I would mainly send people to for grading. I don't even know if other people do it a lot or whatever, but I would send them over to you guys if they didn't want to go through me. Which I don't really even prefer to do it. I will just offer the service kind of thing if I'm doing a submission. Yeah, see, cleaning the cards, maybe you could give me some tricks on that. I haven't really looked into it or like worried about it too much. Most of these don't have like a bunch of fingerprints or anything, but I would like to maybe clean them up, because I'd say that could make a difference. So I would maybe give me some pointers on that sometime, really. or if anybody knows how to do it, but preferably people who send them all the time would probably have better results and knowledge on it. Thank you, man. Yeah, I usually send up to 4 at a time, mainly because I don't want to spend a lot at once, because I still like to buy stuff during the week. Yeah, I mean, sending a big submission is expensive. Like, it definitely can be expensive. CGC right now charges, I think it's $15 a piece, but then you've got like the way they ship them back, they charge you another $25 through FedEx. You can ship them yourself to them, but they still want you to be covered on insurance on the way back. Stupid hang now, annoying me. So I mean, that's really the main reason I would do that, just to try and recoup all that from it. But if I'm sending a much bigger submission, that's why I don't really care to charge or do it. But it's definitely not something I would want to do all the time, because it's not really that it's hard, but it's just time consuming when I go in to like put in all the cards and make sure they stay in the right order, at least until they're boxed up. Typing them in, making sure you get the right value or a roundabout. Because sometimes I don't know that it affects it, but I would think if you put in like smaller values, if they look at cards, they, you know, depending on how they grade them, but I would think that probably affects them slightly. If they see a card that's like crazy expensive as a 10, they're probably less likely to give you a 10. At least with vintage stuff, especially pop numbers and things. Ducky, how you doing, man? How you been? Duck, I showed off a video the other day. You have to watch it. I PR'd on deadlift at 550 pounds. I found a weak spot, so I'm going to do a little bit different training for a while, but my lifts are blowing up. Oh, I got the vid. I showed it on stream. I can send it to you. I haven't talked to you in a while, or I would have sent it over to you. I think I sent it to everybody and showed people multiple times. It was like, look at this. I mean, it really was, Roche. Like, I don't care to accept things like that, man. Like, it's how I'm going to get strong as hell from it. My legs were weak. You've seen them start to tremble, and it shows that I can clearly tell I'm not training legs hard enough. I can clearly tell, which I don't hit them enough. I've been focused a lot on trying to get my bench and stuff up. He's got a vid. Ugh. He showed it to everyone and their mother. Dan, you forgot their father and their grandma, and then their grandchildren and future grandchildren. And then I sent it to them afterward. You played Minecraft? Minecraft is a much better game than it used to be. I still think there needs to be like some bosses and stuff added to like much harder stuff, I guess, to achieve, because the game's still like, the exploration doesn't do enough for me anymore. Like, you can't find random items in chests. It's like everything you can find, you can create, which makes the rarity of things not as much, I guess. Yeah, it's a fun game, dude. Like, I definitely enjoy the redstone aspect of Minecraft and like the creative side of it. What part of Cali you in, Broly? Asking for a friend. I'll be done with this in just a second, guys, if anybody does want to get anything ordered up. There's a couple more aside from this stack that I've got to get together. Oh, these will be up for raffles. Well, I'll give you some signed energies. How about that? And then we'll put you in these games for free, Roche. What's the game? Pretty much, man. Like you buy into these, I give you a signed energy, and then I put you into a free spot on these guys. So like you purchase the energy of the card that you're wanting to buy or wanting to go for, and then we race them. Like in duck races, it's a very random factor. And then if you win, you get the slab. Can't rig it anything like that, you know. Sometimes it kind of can feel like that, but see, this Dark Machamp I really like. It's got a really nice hollow pattern to it. A little swirl up at the top starting. Very clean card. A little bottom heavy, but possibly a 9, which would be cool to get. Yeah, Duck, I'll shoot that to you here shortly, man. Once I take a little break for just a second or something, I'll shoot it over to you. How's stuff with you, dude? How's the business and stuff running? Again, Tam Fam, appreciate this. These cases will definitely come in handy. I can go ahead and get these other cards sent off for grading. And then if I send a smaller submission, I'll be able to house those with those ones. Just grinding. I feel it, man. You're doing pretty well though. Keep it up. Yeah, Tam Fam, that'll be another one that's on the channel once this submission comes back. I'm just trying to make sure you guys get some really cool cards. I want to keep them all, but you can't. Yeah, I almost had enough with the CGC sleeves, but there was just a little bit missing, so I couldn't do anything with it. I think this one will get much better graded than the last as well. Probably like a 9 or something. This one's got really good centering and everything on it. Even over here. Looks very even. Have a good night, man. Thank you for stopping by, dude. Let's see here. Got some others I need to put in. Let's see, we're going to have to pick between these two cool Porygons. And which ones we send. I think that's one we're sending. I'd love to send these guys. And we're sending these guys. And this guy. This one I'm almost positive will get a 9. It's fat down here. It's not going to get anything higher, but it is a super clean card. That was the one I pulled from the deck. Let's see. I'll fix the order of it later before I box them up, but. Which one you guys think? That Salamence raffle? I credited everyone back. That's actually one of the cards in the pulls now. So it's like a very high dollar card. So if somebody's not happy, it's like, well, you still get a lot more out of it. Yeah. Hurry while OPB isn't here. These I'm going to send off for the grading. They look identical. I think one of them is a little different on the edges. Okay, so this one's the better one. This one's a little bit fatter on the top. This one really isn't. It's pretty much the same. So I think I want to grade this one. See if we can get a really high grade with it. I think that's one of the cooler promos. Came with the Pokemon Stadium, I believe. Pokemon Stadium 64 bundle. Grade the cooler one, Dan says. I should, Dan. I should. So these ones won't go anywhere yet. These ones will. Joji, welcome in. Just getting a submission ready to send off. You guys will be able to get this big guy here very soon. Pretty much the only hit from that set. You think you have 4 of those? Yeah, this one's pretty good. Pretty nice one. That's the possibility of a 10. I'm sure with CGC it's probably a 9.5. But you know, we can hope. Rattle pulled the Moonbreon finally. Hello, ladies. He has made it. How you doing tonight, Jay? This is a really cool one too. I really like the Jesse and James like this as well. I would personally like to have like this one and the Jesse and James for myself, but making pancakes. If you do, just slide me some too, man. I will not turn down some pancakes. At least until I can't use syrup and stuff for them, and then I won't want them. But this one is really clean as well. I've got one of these that's ungraded that's going to be in the pulls box over there as well. Yeah, I really like the Jesse James one. Like some of the ones from the actual series I really enjoy. Like even though it says red and blue, which is I guess truly what it is, Ash and Gary, I definitely like it. OPB, too late, Roche. You can't be winning without OPB now. How you doing tonight, man? So I think this is the 30 card submission. I know we've seen it before, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That was weird. 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. That's the 30 card submission that will be on the channel. So we'll get that sent out, and then those cards will be on the channel very soon. Let me find what happened to the music here. Yes, I'm still listening. Oh, I misspelled it. You should have called me out. That's on you for not calling me out. I didn't even see the misspelled. I guess I just thought that was what they were called. You bunch of jerks. Again, we're down an Inte now. I went ahead and threw one of the Intes in here into the pulls. Still counts as a non-hit. If you don't get a slab, it's a non-hit, but still pretty cool cards. Alright, now we're good to go. If anybody does want in on any of these, also, again, the Neo Destinies that we've got up. If nobody wants in on the Venusaur, I can shuffle it. So let me know if nobody thinks that they want that one. Top chat, live chat, live chat. Yep, Dark Espeon again. Told you, Joji, stuff will come back around. I mean, it's not saying not try to grab it, you know, as far as that goes. But if you wait, it's not like you miss out everything, because there'll be more. There's always more. Oh my gosh, that damn light. Wonder if I can. Wonder if I put it up like this. Can we block out the sun over here? No, it still doesn't do anything. There we go. We'll just stand it up. Yep, Togetic is up. Let me make sure this is muted. I don't want you guys like hearing me double. That'd be pretty bad to have to hear me twice. We've got to keep the rest we can cycle through. I mean, it's up to you guys too. Cookies, welcome in. So we've got a couple on these. So these two, pretty much we're good. Like I can throw up something like this one, Misty's Tentacruel. Look like Togekiss. You can do something like that, or you know, one of these guys. Whatever you guys want. I just have to change it all, or change this couple. Let's see here. Let's see the number 2, 5, 1, 10. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And eventually, these cards won't have the numbers down on the bottom of the sleeves. That's just like I don't know why I even did that. Just go ahead and you fall too. Girl Scout cookies. How long until the package arrives, Dan? I sent your cards out. You ever check the tracking? Frozen Thin Mints, baby. Tomorrow? Hell yeah. Good times. They're just the regular ones, Joji. All this cookie talk did make my stomach start to growl. Alright, let me check and see if we got any kind of orders coming in, guys. I don't think we do just yet. I'll check that. There we go, nothing there. Yeah, that's the reason they're special. So we've got Jay coming in with number 9 in the polls. Jay, do you want them shuffled? Let me make sure we got the 15 too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Normally he doesn't shuffle, but no shuffle. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good luck, Jay. Let's see what we get. Good luck, man. Hopefully we get something good. Again, I just put an alt in there. There's a couple other pretty good hits. The Ho-Oh EX. Still a non-hit, not the slab, but not bad, not bad. Cool little full art from an older set. Not crazy old, but number 121 of 122. Very nice looking card, like it's good shape, everything like that. So let's get you a sleeve. Well, none of the cards that's in here, even if they're overvalued or anything, they're good cards, but I don't count them as hits unless it's a slab. So it's still a non-hit, but not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. Ho-Oh, that's probably one of my favorite Ho-Oh cards. Even the older one doesn't look really that cool. They didn't do Ho-Oh a lot of justice in most of the cards. Not that I've seen anyway, like the Neo Revelation, I believe. I like Ho's. Yeah, down here. Yeah, and up at the top in the borders. Pretty cool card. Thank you, Jay. Congrats on the Ho-Oh. almost done. Let me put this in your box real quick. Alright, so there's that one. Let me pull up the other stuff here, guys. Again, appreciate you, Jay. We'll eventually pull you a slab out of there. Okay, so we're good on that. I think we're all caught up pretty much. Has anyone seen any Vegas shows? I'm trying to find one for the wifey and I to go to when we're there. I've never been. I've never been. Thunder Down Under. DB, welcome in, man. How have you been? How have you been? You just missed a nice little submission I was throwing in there. Saw a comedy show once, but haven't been to Vegas in a long time. He's going back, Tam Fam. He's going back. So if you guys want to, as it goes, I can leave it unstuffed, or we can grab another card and throw it in as people pull them. Totally up to you guys if you want me to do that. Tim Fam, my friend, there is. I just had a seizure reading that damn what? Okay, okay. How's that? No, nope. Damn Fam tripped. Shuffle, then number 8. Shuffle, then 8. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. Good luck. You got it. That's one of them. There's only 2 more fire cards in there. So let's get all the slabs that are available. So we've got number... Oh, there's some other ones I need to add in too. Okay, there's some good cards. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. Hang on, let me just set these there and do this. I'll just do this. So congrats on the slabby. We'll see which one you get. So we've got number 8. Number 8. Number 9. If you want these in chronological order, I can go back and fix it if you want. Number 4. Number 5. Some other alts and stuff that'll be in there as well. Number 3. Number 3. And number 2 and number 1. Don't care if it's random. Okay, thank you. I can do it real quick though if you did want me to. Yeah, I mean you can definitely shuffle on these things. Everybody's got the same offer for sure. Let me share the right screen, and that'll probably help. Okay, so I need to put this up. All right. So how many shuffles do you want, Tam Fam? Let me turn this off as well. Energy's available. 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's see which one you take on. Good luck. I don't really know what to say to go for because there's some cool stuff in there though. Number 8. Number 8. I don't know what number 8 is. Oh wait, I just showed all those and didn't show you guys. Hang on 1 second here. There we go. And let me pull this back up the right way. 8 got the slab and 8 got the... It did. So yeah, here's the slabs. That's remaining. I'll put that fire energy to the side. Number 8. I don't know what this is. I haven't looked at it in a while. I'm sure I will once it turns around, but good luck. We got us a Zapdos. You got the bird promo. Congrats on that one. 8.5. I don't really know why this one got an 8.5 though. Not that I would regrade them just because you can get them lower, but there's literal no whitening or scratches on the surface of the card. The card was in like pristine condition. I wouldn't have sent it if not. I figured it would at least got a 9. Yep. It is. Congrats on that, Tam Fam. We got you a bird. You got sleeves and stuff, so I can write your name on this. Put it in the box. Back to winning. Those damn duck races. So 8 is out. I'll get another slab to fill these back up here soon too. Fire energy is out. Okay. Screw you, ducks. Whoa. Be easy on the ducks, Tam Fam. They're still sitting over there. Also, I'm pretty sure I got everybody's cards in the right position as far as the entays I gave out the other night. When OPB isn't around, oh, he's around. He's just lurking. He's waiting. Let me put this stuff back up on the top too. Energy's available, and I got to change the number. Wait, it's down to lower than that now. 13, I think. Oh wait, there we go. 13. Because Jay got one and Tam Fam got one. Yep. Thank you, Dan. Shuffled in 8. That wasn't a bad move. Wasn't a bad move. Yeah, there's some Japanese and stuff in there as well. Like all 3 of the main evolutions from the 2nd gen. The starters. Oh, that's your age? Fruity Pebble pancakes? Man, I'm hungry. Once we do end at 1, I'm going to munch down. Got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, but Hey, this man can say pancakes if he wants, Dan. I know it destroys all of us. He was granted that privilege when he became the Highlander. $8.11, I could go for some pancakes. Is that the time? Is that what you're talking about? The time it is there? Legendary. Hey, I'll allow it. There's nothing against calling Jay legendary. And I would think he does. What would you rate your pancakes, Jay? 1 to 10. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Be truthful. If it's a 10, you say it. A 12. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A 12 on a scale of 1 to 10. They sound delicious. It's like better than, what was that place? IHOP? Is it still called IHOP or is it called something else now? I haven't been in a very, very, very long time. But damn, they had some good pancakes. Well, here soon, Tam Fam. Here soon, you guys are going to have to deal with me complaining about not eating sugars. I'll try to keep it down to a minimum, but I'm not going to promise you anything. I can't promise. Like the titles of the video may be like unlicensed merchant complaining with no sugar. Or something to that degree. So people know before you come in here, you better expect to hear at least something that is complaining about not having sugar. So apparently the title is kind of done a little bit. Chris said he was having a discussion with someone the other night and they brought it up, so it's like I'm kind of happy about that. They were all laughing about it. Something to that degree. I didn't get to get all the details. I had to hurry, but nachos. Hell yeah, Tam Fan. What was that? What'd you say about cupcakes? Oh, hell no. You're getting a crazy idea. What's the crazy idea? Well, let's get a duck race, guys. Let's get a duck race. Let me find out what happened to my music again, because it keeps just going away. And I don't know why. Oh, it ended. That could be why. Rodney's crazy idea is race OPB. 1v1 him, bro. 1v1 him. You're out for a little while? We'll probably be cutting the stream a little short tonight, Dan, till 1. I just got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. A lot of moving crap around and other things, but so probably try to sleep a little tonight. The next stream won't be the same at all. Like if me and Chris get to do the chip challenge Thursday, that'll be a shorter stream, but then I'll have another like probably Friday and Sunday. You won't be buying for a little while. Okay, I mean it happens, Dan. It happens. It does happen, man. No hate against that. I would like to do something like maybe even have like a stack. Maybe compile compile like maybe 3 stacks or something like that over to duck races, like for the energy purchase, and then have like 2 stacks that are just like direct like purchase. That way it's more like you can buy the slab directly out. Excuse me, one sec. Yeah, I mean the prices will be slightly lower on certain stuff like that if people are going to buy them outright. So I'll have to like keep that in mind as well too. But maybe do like 3 stacks of those and 2 with like where people can buy directly. Oh no, he's good on gummies, OPB. He's good on gummies. Oh, now, Dan. Now you can't go out like that. I mean, you can. That's up to you. But to race one last time and then, you know, tell him that was the best way to go out. I like it. That's right, Joji. Feels good when you beat a champ. The champ at the duck races. Oh, I mean, Gengar's a little special. There was a little salt on the wounds. Dan takes all the Gengars. Yeah, your Jolteon is still back there. Dan, don't leave us like that, man. Let's see here if we, yeah, if we can get some on the field, hopefully we can run at least one or something tonight. If you guys don't, I can't tonight, got a headache behind my eyes. I'm basically listening tonight. Oh, fully understandable, Tampering. If nobody wants to do this one, I mean, we could do like the Venusaur or the Rocket or the Dragonite, the Dark Houndoom, something like that. But it's up to everybody, the kind of thing. I don't mind. Don't mind. Oh God, that's horrible. Going to do the same thing on the Espeon and the Dragonite. So both of them will run at 20. The Espeon and the Dragonite both. The hollow patterns on them are pretty nice. The Espeon is much easier to see. I think there's even a swirl behind the tail there, but it does break it up, so you can't like fully tell it. And then the Dragonite is much harder to see the hollow. That's the one thing I don't like about the card. Much harder to see it. Just the dark blue background kind of it's not as like detailed as this one. Like look at that in comparison. It just sparkles everywhere. So he's gonna, I mean, what do you guys want me to put the Espeon up? $100 race would be an expensive loss, and then somebody is definitely losing out. That would be a crazy one. He says, "Yeah, please don't." I mean, do you guys want the Dragonite, the Houndoom? He is a wise man, but I will let the chat speak. If everyone, I will be in soon. Got a few packs in J stream waiting to see. Oh, for sure, Brian. For sure, man. You're good. Do we want like the Espeon? Do we want the Houndoom? You guys sleep on this Dark Ampharos too. Like any of these cards, you can almost get the full set here by the time I list them all. The SEO. I mean, there'll probably be other chances, Dan. There'll probably be other chances. They are a lot harder to find now, though. I've tried to look for more of these things so I can have more of a supply for those cards, but like they're really, really up there, and they're hard to find. Well, I mean, it's just a short stream. Kind of just running it like that. Just a short one. Get some stuff rolling tonight. Probably for the light dragonite. Is the 10 a spot? No, I'll have to fix all that. The Espeon and the dragonite are going to be 20 a spot. That's why I said like 100 would definitely be a harsh way to lose. The Houndoom 12 and the Dark Ampharos 10. He doesn't mean that, Dan. He doesn't mean that. You guys want the Dragonite or the Espeon? Up to you. We'll leave those down just a second. Let me adjust this. There we go. Make sure I'm not lagging. Since Dan does have to wait, I know we couldn't wait forever on him. But would you guys want to run the Dragonite? Doesn't matter? Okay. We'll run the Dragonite. If you guys are cool with that one. If everybody is. I mean, like, if we're only going to have one person in on it, I don't want to throw it up there. Hopefully we can try to move one of these a little bit tonight. I want that. Okay, sweet. That's fine then. Like, as long as we got a couple people. If that makes Dan mad. We'll run the Dragonite. So if anybody wants in on that, jump in. Very cool cards. The Espeon does have a better hollow pattern just because it's like more visible. That dark blue on the Dragonite, I guess some people could ask, like, is it hollow or something? I know I've heard that, and they don't make the white Dragonite non-hollow. But it is a lot harder to see. Like, if there's a swirl on it, it would be something harder to find because, like, without perfect lighting on this thing, you can barely see the hollow. Maybe by the end of the month I will on others. Yeah, no problem, Jody. The camaraderie. Must have hit text talk. He's just out here talking smack. Pushes a button. If it makes Dan mad, I'm in. Let's see if we... check on my stuff. So that one was from Jay. I think we're good there. Good on that. OPD. He doesn't yet. He doesn't yet. You got that Suicune picture up? Yeah, there's certain ones, like I even have others of these. They'll eventually be around. There's some that I'm like clinging on to. And it's hard for me to say goodbye. I won't pretend. That's like the collector side of me. I just need more. Oh, which one, Joji? So these are some others that'll be in there. I'll probably remove the GX ones, since they are lower value. Give you guys at least like alt arts and it is a circled mat. Oh, I don't mind Tam Fam. I mean, that's part of it too. This stuff kind of comes around. Plus, I mean, like, I don't want to just keep everything that I like, because if that was the case, I couldn't run this channel. Because I'm not going to lie, like, even getting rid of like a Dragonite or like the Misty's Tentacruel, stuff like that. Like, the only card I probably wouldn't care to get rid of, honestly, and it's just because it's in PSA, is the Kabutops. Japanese Kabutops, but even then, like, you know, kind of need to get rid of stuff like that. Like, keep it going, keep it moving. Try not to get attached as much, just because, like, I do want to keep running it like this. If I get attached to cards too much, and like I already am, there would be nothing to be able to put on the channel. There's too much stuff that I enjoy from all these, but all these cards will be going up into the non-hits of the pulls. The game, yeah, I'm not a big fan of basketball. I used to be. But that was like the 90s to early 2000s. Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, Jordan Pippen, Muggsy Bugs. Little dude was short as hell, but especially compared to the NBA players. Hey, I mean, I'll be real with you, Fergie. I was just talking about this. There's some cards that I just busted open from GMA. GMA has very, very high standards on their grading. They're not a sought-after company, but their grading standards are, from what I see, are very high. So you could probably crack that and send it to somewhere else if it would increase its value a lot. You definitely would probably do that, like PSA or BGS or something, CGC. Because it looks like GMA has like just as high of standards as far as like when it comes to nines and things, that it's definitely not just tossed around. Yeah, I mean, like, from what I've seen, the nines that I just got, I know they're at least going to get nines with CGC. But GMA is a cheaper slab. Like, if, let's just say you can find one in CGC for 100, nobody's going to be able to sell that GMA for 100. Even though their grading standards are pretty much like top notch as well. I could be wrong, but that's the way it seems. That's kind of what I'm testing too, Joji, because those Porygons that I have, that one very well may be a 9.5 or a 10. Probably not a 10 just because it's a vintage card, and if they're any somewhat off center, CGC is probably not going to give them a 10 just because it's vintage. Like, they were graded before. They don't like to do it. They can, but you know, I would assume that they don't like to give stuff 10s that's older. It's more like modern and things, and even modern is hard to get 10s in CGC, but which I'm perfectly fine with. There was only a couple cards in the submission that I sent off. Like the 8.5 bird, it should have at least been a 9. There was nothing wrong with the card, and the centering wasn't off bad enough for it not to get a 9. So I don't really know why it got an 8.5. There's no hollow, there's no scratching. That was directly from something to a sleeve into a top loader, from the top loader into a grading case and sent off. It didn't just like linger around or be put in a binder or anything. But most of the time, like most of the cards were pretty accurate. Like this one, there was like a little spot back here where somebody had like poked it or something, barely. It's gonna be too hard to show on the camera, but it's like right through here. There's a little tiny like dot, but those things made it go down to this, which I understand. It's technically newer in my eyes, to be honest. Technically newer. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, the cool part, let's see. Let me see if I can pull that out. This is some of the stuff I'm sending off. Maybe sometime soon we could go over and maybe kind of talk about the LeBron card. Yeah, I mean, if it really looks good, man, and you think it would increase the value, check out sending it to somewhere, cracking it and sending it. I wouldn't let them see the grade. I don't like doing stuff like that. I think that would mess it up a little, not make them not want to give it, or something, but maybe not. So this is the next submission. I know you guys have seen it, but get a little something on the screen for you guys. The Mewtwo. And see, all of these cards, honestly, whenever they come back, I don't want to get rid of them. But my channel runs off of vintage. And that's what I have to send off to grade and get rid of. Definitely don't enjoy just watching them all go, but at the same time it does give you guys some really good stuff as well. Which year would consider old school on basketball TCG? Like trading cards? Yeah, early 90s. Early 90s, mid 90s kind of deal, I would think. But even then, I mean, like collectors and stuff don't even necessarily count that as that. Like when you see like these really big collectors, I actually was it wasn't laughed at. The guy was nice about it, but I took him an album of cards before. It was easily like $500-600 worth. Just even if you counted stuff, most of it being like $2 a piece or something, which most of them were like $5 and up. And he just looked at me and told me that he wouldn't give me anything for older cards right now from the 90s because of how much they printed. Now that was NFL, that wasn't NBA. But there's going to be like particular cards that people want, and that's it. Like most of them were just overprinted. If you got like the rookie cards and stuff, Kobe Bryant and all that, those probably do. Well, not probably, those will do well. Yeah, I mean, they were just overprinted. You're just going to watch 2 streams? Oh man, you're good. If you want to wait on Jay, man, I don't mind. We'll be running until 1 o'clock, Brian. At 1 o'clock, I'll probably cut it off. Let's see. Let me pull up something else that I just now. I did a little swap with somebody with a couple games for these guys. Let me list them off to you. Where is he at? Let's see here. So we've got a bunch of. Let's see. Maybe I can just. Off tomorrow, nice. So I've got these guys on the way. Let me fix this screen here so people can see it. Where am I at here? Oh God. Hang on. There we go. So this right here are some of the cards. So these are some of the cards that I'll be getting. Some base 2 stuff, some base stuff. You've got some Neo Japanese here, some Gym Challenge. Everything's sleeved. Got like the Gym Challenge there. Let's see here. Where's my mouse at? There we go. And then Brian, hope it won't fry the brains. Then there's these. Now these guys, I don't really care for as much, but they are kind of like damage cards. You know, it's just something extra he's throwing in for it. So these will probably be like some little giveaway stuff for you guys for some binder love. Everything from like the Dark Gengar, Kangaskhan, all these Persian, Giovanni's Persian, Raichu EX, I believe. Yeah. So these ones aren't really big hits. And then there's another page of these guys. There we go. So this one may be more like you guys understand a little more on them. I checked out some of the values to kind of get like an idea of what's there. But then you've got some of the stuff like this. We've still got another one of these promos. Some like Ninetales base that does have shadows. Lakers win. Congrats whoever wanted the Lakers to win. We got like a Cresselia, the level cards, hollows, Gengars, the Arceus level 100, Absol, level X, like the Gengar from Legend Maker, I believe this is. I think that's what that says. Still a lot of older stuff. Pokemon Center Lady, Brock's Grit from like GX era. A couple little shinies. XY. There's some nice stuff coming. Some stuff will be for giveaway. Some stuff will just be, you know, for extra. But some pretty decent little cards to go with it. So yeah, stuff like this. So yeah, there's definitely some cool ones in there. You did. That's being sent off to be graded, Jay. We're gonna get those guys graded. All of those that I've shown will be in for submission. That'll be on the channel. And there would be more modern in there, but I don't have tons of modern, and I'm kind of putting most of it into the pulls, like alts and things like that for you guys. For the channel. Yeah, that'll be like just more stuff that you guys have, man. Like just vintage. Most of those will probably get 8.5s and up, I would think. Maybe a couple 8s, but more so I think it'll be like 8.5s and up. And then there's some of those that there's a couple I think that could possibly get 10s. And so on, you know, just a couple. There's not many, just because I don't think they like to give too many 10s. I could be wrong. I mean, I guess if your cards are just perfect, they're going to give you a 10, but who knows? I just feel like anytime you send vintage in, they're going to be more judgy toward those. I guess more. Not saying like if you have a big ding in something, they're going to give you a 9 on a modern card, because they'll be just as judgy, but. I meant vintage, somewhat centered vintage in comparison to a somewhat centered modern. I think they'd give a better grade to a modern. I need to think about moving to states so I can avoid the shipping. For sure, man. Garrett Johnson, welcome in. How you doing tonight, Garrett? Running a shortish stream tonight. Probably only going to run till 1. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. But I'll be live again multiple times this week, so But anything you want to get into, feel free. We're in no rush at the moment. Gonna put 2 on the Tentacruel and 2 on the Togetic. All right, energies. Brian's the man. He knows. He knows. Let's see here. So Togetic. Thank you for that, Brian. Here soon, I'm also going to switch away from using paper to write the names and stuff down. Probably switch it up more similar to like what Broly has. Something on like a spreadsheet, a notepad, something. That way, it's just easier. Brian. And then you wanted... appreciate that, Garrett. Yeah, man, stick around if you can for a moment, but if not, we'll be on more for sure. Appreciate you jumping in, man. Trust me, I need the watch hours. When I deleted all the videos because of some behind the scenes stuff that was annoying, I lost about 3,000 watch hours. So it's probably gonna take me like a year to build those back up. The waiter pads. Yeah, I mean, I don't really mind writing and stuff. It's just I think it will be something easier to where I can just save it on the computer. That way, if something does happen and I accidentally throw something away, that would be hell for the most part, especially if the majority of them are filled. If only a couple are, I can kind of remember, but you know, aside from that. So you got that on the Togetic, and what was the other one? Tentacruel. Okay. So Tentacruel and the Togetic. Let me get this fixed up for you, Brian. Move this over. So we got it on card 2. 2 and card 4. Energies will be in your bag, Brian. Appreciate you, man. And then it looks like Rocher tripped as well. Appreciate you, Rocher. Is this Rodney and Cheney, or is it just one or the other? Just Rodney? Let's see, where did I see that at? I've seen it pop in. Two on Tentacruel and rest for 6 sponsored spots on the Tentacruel. You a beast, man. Appreciate that. Let's see here. So 2 on Tentacruel and the rest. So he wants 2 himself. So the Tentacruel's filled. Hey, you're not supposed to talk about that, Ian. Yeah, dude, I wanna make this really, really serious but corny PR video, and it's like kind of like shows me walking into a gym, and or like the I'll have to explain it later, but I want to set up something for that, like a pretty funny thing, like, oh yeah guys, check out this PR, and then send it to your buddies, and it's like this full-on music video of like finally getting to the PR. So, like, I just think it'll be hilarious. They'll crack up, I'll crack up, but it'll still be like kind of like a little inspirational thing, I guess. Probably be a little hard to set up, but you definitely have the talent for it. Okay, so let's see. Well, I don't know what I did with your all's energies last night, so let's write some people in. Rocher's coming in with with 6 of these. Let's see here. So let's go 0. Yep, Tentacruel. He grabbed 6 spots for the chat. He's already grabbed up. He's already grabbed up the other 6 OPB. So we'll do some games to get these in here. So let's see. We got OPB there. I'm putting Roche in it anyway because if you buy for the chat like that, I'm putting you in, at least for the drawing. Let's see here. We've got Tam Fam. We've got Joji. We've got Ian. We've got Garrett. Oh, good deal, man. I'm glad. That's why I sent him, man. Limpy at it again. We got Ziller. How you doing, Ziller? How's everything been, man? We got OPB Brian as well. I think that's about everybody. Let me double check. I don't want to miss people. Is anybody else in here? I've got Garrett, Joji, Jay's still here too, so the Highlander. Hopefully you guys are here whenever we draw these, because if not, I will move on. KJ's here too. Just stopping in before I get some sleep. Been over 36. Oh man. No rest for the wicked. I don't have any mini packs yet, Ziller. I will here soon though, dude. I'm working some stuff out now to where I'll be able to do a little more pack breaks and stuff for you guys. So again, I'm just going to throw everybody in if people aren't here whenever we call the names, and we'll just draw the next name. KJ, Dan. We've got the Highlander in. I think I got everybody. I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to go over names real quick, and this is thanks to Roche Pokédex. Again, guys, I know most of you are going to already have this, but go check these people out, especially Roche. Not especially. I don't mean especially like that. I like all these people. I'm going to add some more to it here soon. And I'll just slowly keep adding as far as the trusted side goes to everything. Just keep adding some people. I've got to add Mount. Probably add Ian in there as well. So we've got Dan. If I don't call your name, make sure you let me know. KJ, Highlander, Brian, Ziller, Garrett, Ian, Joji, Tam Fam, Roche, OPB. Cookies as well. We can throw cookies in there too. Throw cookies in there too. Again, if I didn't call your name and you're in here, make sure you let me know. I'll throw you in. And again, this is thanks to Roche. I don't know if we have a link for you. Oh, Fergie's here too. All right. Fergie's here too. Hopefully it's all right for me calling you Fergie. I don't think I can ever get away from calling you that, even with the new name. So, got Cookies and Fergie for the last 2. Again, Roche, appreciate you, man. She's salty about the L. I mean, Cookies, you've honestly been here for a long time. You do chat and stuff from time to time. You say hi, things like that. That's, I mean, I've said it like several other times, maybe not to that extent, but it's one of those things, like, if people want to get in on the giveaways, that's fine. I don't blame you, but the people like you or somebody that's been around for a while, or you just kind of work around it. It's not a bad thing as long as like you're you still say like congrats to people and stuff. You know, like you're still somewhat around, and that's the kind of people that I want to give stuff away to. Okay, so we're going to draw 6 names. If any of these people aren't here, or as I call the names, please say you're here. Kind of like a roll check at school. Raise your hand. OPB. He's not here. Don't worry about him. Highlander. Jay, you still around? We'll give him just a second here. Yep, okay, good deal. Alright. Garrett J. Garrett Johnson. You still around, Garrett? Hell yeah. Everybody here so far. Joji. Alright. He's absent. So what we got? 4 slots. Brian gets an extra slot. You're still here, right, Brian? I think, anyway. Yeah, he's still here. I'm sure. Yep. And then for the final spot, we got Dan. Dan, are you here? Give it just a second. Dan, are you here? Just put it in his box now. I may, man. I don't think Dan's here. I don't think he's here. So we're going to draw again. We got Fergie. I think that's the 6, and I just seen him say something, so. It's called winning, Joji. And Brian has been stacked with slabs. Like that dude, he's got a lot over there now. I think he's already got like 3 or 4 in his box. So we've got Fergie, we've got Brian, we've got Joji, we've got Garrett, Highlander, and OPB. So let me get these all put in. And let's see how we're going to run it real first too. Let's see how we're going to run it. I love it. Somebody pick us a number. Number 4. Ducky of Doom. So it's the duck elimination. Again, everyone, we got I'm putting all those energies in Brian's bag since he purchased, or Roche's bag since he purchased all of the spots for you guys. So those ones won't have energies with them. These were just something he done for you. So definitely go check out Roche if you guys haven't. See y'all on the dark side. We'll see you soon, KJ. Thank you for stopping in. So we've got Ducky of Doom. Let me get these guys put in real quick. Well, you'll have to take that up with Roche. You have enough signed energies as well. Let's see here. Give me just a second, guys. Welcome in, Tony. Alright, give me just a second, guys. Let me run to the restroom real quick. I'm just going to throw this up, and then I'll be right back. I can't refresh that. Well, no be right back screen this time. I'll be right back. All right. John instead of Joji? Yeah, I can. Let's see here. Edit the interact. Interact. Edit the list. Done. Okay. Now let me get everything that I need up here. Wait, what is that? Hell. Set. Let me go over there. And then this. And then that. Okay, so you wanted to shuffle 8 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Here we go, guys. It's his elimination. Let's run it. Good luck, everyone. I'll probably call it after this one, just because I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. OPB. He's good at winning. Oh wait, I just paused my stream. Now let's see. Here we go. So we click this. Alright, here we go. I have to do a couple things. I've got to drag a bunch of stuff out front from the tree because I'm not going to have a mulcher in time. Probably looking to possibly running some wine. Probably move out a washer and a dryer. Just multiple different things. We got Brian. One Brian down. Let's race again. No, I mean there's a decent little bit, and on top of the cleaning and all that stuff too. Got to cut a bunch of grass. Like there's a lot to do. I have to do real quick and get as much done as possible on our days off, especially before I eat the chip the next day and I'm useless for a whole day. I mean maybe about 35 minutes. You know, OPB, you're wrong. It's 35 minutes, dude. What's running? This is the Tentacruel. Highlander has been eliminated. I keep pausing my stream because I'm not used to this window yet. Here we go. Yeah, the Misty's Tentacruel. Let's see here. I can show it to you right here. So we can pull it up right beside everything. Let's see if I can get a good little view of it. There we go. You need that one? Another Brian is down. What's going on here? What's going on here? A Tentacruel collection? I can see what I can do to help you out, man. I think there's one in the next bundle of stuff that's coming through. We got one Roche down. Roche, Brian, Joji, Fergie, and I don't remember who the bottom one is. Who's the bottom one? J. What's the last? What's the J? Garrett. That's Garrett down there. That's who it is. I was wondering what the J was. Yeah, the Misty's Tentacruel is a pretty cool card. We got Fergie going down. Yeah, I mean, there's really, honestly, man, there's no wrong way to collect about stuff. Like, if you want sets or whatever, I mean, sets may mean a lot to some people, but I think individual cards mean more to me. Or like sets of hollows instead of a full set, things like that. But it's to each his own on how they collect, really. Yeah, completing sets are like that would be tedious. Garrett is down. Yeah, they're not going to stop anytime soon. We're down to the final three: Joji, Roche, and Brian. Here we go. Oh, Roche. I have to root for you, man. You just grabbed this for everybody. Sorry, Roche. The Tentacruel did not want to go home with you. Brian or Joji? We got you something though, man. Don't worry about that. Is Brian really about to take this home too? Brian, congrats on this. Congrats. The guy, dude, it's rigged for him. I've typed in Brian B. I've typed in Brian. We've done it all. And this guy's just winning. Really cool art on that one. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I mean, a lot of cards are, man. Like, the way I try to explain things, and I'm not going to stay on too much longer, but it's almost like if a card isn't looked at, like, let's say this card isn't talked about and people forget about this set for a while. The card value on this drops. It's because nobody's seeking it. Once it's sought after, everything rises on these cards. So, like, any of these vintage hollows and stuff, I just think it kind of goes up if anybody recognizes them. So if you talk about them on your channel and stuff, or you do things like that, it's going to help promote them, and then the price does go up. Even if you're like a smaller streamer, people start to buy them when there's no more inventory left on eBay or something like that. Like, people start to get kind of squeamish, and they go and grab them up, and before you know it, the card's pretty high. I don't think it's going to go insane because it's a Tentacruel, but at the same time, all these older vintage hollows and stuff are really nice. Cookies. Be nice to Brian. So right now, Brian, in your slab box, I mean kind of, Roche. I don't mean it just in the way of making money, but I definitely see that as a thing. I don't. If people forget about cards, the cards are useless. Like, you can go back, if nobody talks about a cool Porygon for a while, that card's not going to be some crazy high-end card. But then if you talk about it for a minute and you buy a couple up and they start to sell and people see that drives up sales on it. And then they're like, oh, that is a really nice card. And then before you know it, the value's pretty high. So we got the Feraligatr, we've got the Gyarados, we've got the Slowpoke Psyduck alt, and the Misty's Tentacruel. There really are, man. Sometime you'll have to get with me, Roche, so I can kind of show you what I've got and stuff too. Kind of show it off a little. But there's some really nice stuff in there that I think a lot of people's forgotten about, that they just really don't hold, up there for anything. I mean, Giovanni's Gyarados is one of those. That's kind of just man to a lot of people, I've got one that's being graded, I think. I think so anyway. I'm pretty sure. So the next one that's graded, if you guys want to grab it up, just let me know. Again, I'm probably going to do something like a stack that sells directly. Like, at least move one of these stacks, say, over, and then have one stack, or at least maybe two, that people can buy cards outright. So if they do want them, and do it that way. So I'll definitely let you know though ahead of time. It's not like a favoritism thing or anything. I'll let you know though. I don't mind doing that for people I talk to all the time. Like, it's just, I guess, a benefit or something. I guess friends with benefits. So yeah, Brian, that's your stack now, man. Already. So you get too many more of those, we'll have to ship you again, because these boxes, you can probably fit maybe 3 more, probably 3 more. So alright guys, I appreciate you being in here. If anybody does want to get any of these, just grab a screenshot or something. Let me know if you want to get into them. I can put you in even when I'm not streaming. I don't mind at all. And yeah, we'll get these numbers updated and stuff and put them out there. So I'll see you on the next stream. Hopefully the next stream will be me and Chris doing the chip, torturing myself, so you guys can talk all the trash and shit that you want. I'll probably be grouchy right back. And just know it's out of good spirit. Have a good night, guys. Appreciate you.